The Prime Minister's set to end days of speculation and call an August election. Julia Gillard returned to her Melbourne home tonight and is tipped to fly to Canberra in the morning to visit the Governor-General. Nick Harmson reports.
The phony campaign is rapidly drawing to its inevitable conclusion.
Oh, he's into it, he's into it.
And come tomorrow, Julia Gillard will be too.
Will you be visiting Quentin Bryce tomorrow?
Look, I'm not engaging in election speculation.
Oh, I've got a red one.
A whistle-stop tour of northern Tasmania completed the Prime Minister's 2-week run of the states.
So we are about here.
And in the sprint to the finish, some states matter more than others. Tony Abbott was in Toowoomba with a $700 million pledge to keep the trucks out of town.
I think the federal election will be won or lost here in Queensland. I think that the Labor brand is tainted here in Queensland.
That could have something to do with the treatment of one proud Queenslander. Claims that Kevin Rudd was dudded in a leadership deal certainly haven't helped his replacement.
Do you think the leaking of what happened in the room that night shows that someone is out to get you?
Oh, look, I'm not going to speculate about how matters come to Laurie Oakes or any other journalist.
There were only 3 people in the room that fateful night. Each maintains they've maintained their silence.
I've never broken a confidence so far that I'm aware of in my time in politics.
If Kevin Rudd was the source of the leak, Julia Gillard is promising there'll be no retribution.
Kevin Rudd will serve as a senior minister in a re-elected Gillard government. That is my commitment. I will honour that commitment.
Queenslanders don't like the way Kevin Rudd was treated.
And it seems Tony Abbott didn't like the way the Queensland Conservative machine treated one of its own MPs.
Well, he's not very complimentary, as the rest of the members of the Queensland division are not.
Michael Johnson was disendorsed from the Liberal National Party in May. In February, he received a phone call from Tony Abbott offering protection from the party president.
As long as there was no legal problem, I would be very, very, very disappointed if he wasn't to get right off your case, give you support rather than grief.
He was a colleague in trouble, and leaders try to support colleagues in trouble. But since my conversations with Michael, more information has come to light.
Come first light tomorrow, Julia Gillard will be on her way to Canberra and to Government House to catch the Governor-General before Quentin Bryce heads overseas. There may be a few days before the election writs are issued to give young voters enough time to enrol. But for now, Julia Gillard is safely ensconced in her home territory.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
A faulty smoke alarm prompted firefighters to visit her Altona residence, but it was no barrier to some last-minute domesticity before hostilities begin. Nick Harmson, Lateline.